Hey guys, so today I bring you another collection video, this time for my Urban Decay eyeshadow, and I do have amassed quite the collection of Urban Decay eyeshadow since last February, so it's been almost a year, and yeah, I have a lot of eyeshadows. I actually did leave one back at my house when I came back to the dorm, so you'll be seeing swatches of one less than I actually own, but most of them are here, and I need to get started because I have a ton. So let's go ahead and roll in. And I'm just going to do like I did with my lipstick, my CoverGirl lipstick collection. I'm going to go in order that I bought them just to keep it simple. So I'll start with my Roller Girl palette, which is one of my favorites to this day. This is a really nice purchase. All of these came with like primer or lip gloss or a liner. I'm not going to show you that in this particular video. I do have my Urban Decay haul, which I will link below, where I got this. So yeah, but this is a beautiful palette because it has 3 naked colors, and what I mean by that is they're in some of the naked palettes, and 1 bright color. So the colors that you get in this palette, I guess I'll hold it this way, is Woodstock, and I'll put swatches right here. So it's Woodstock, Verve, which is a naked 2, it's a gorgeous silvery color, Suspect, which is a naked 2, it's probably one of my all-time favorite eyeshadows. It's like a subtle, like toned down gold color, and I love that over Bad to the Bronze by Maybelline. And then Dark Horse, which is like a cool toned brown with gold shimmer in it, and that's from Naked 1. So that was a great pickup, and I got mine on the Urban Decay website on sale. I don't believe it's still there, but you might be able to find it on All Cosmetic Wholesale, or if you're somebody who owns all the naked palettes, you'll only need to buy 1 other color from this if you want it. And I actually have 2 of that color, so anyway. The next palette, I have actually depotted this. It was the Fun palette. You can see no more eyeshadow in here, just because as cute as the palette was, and I did like most of the colors, there was 1 color I hated, so I'll show you that in a sec. And then also one of the colors I really loved and wanted to be able to take that color around without taking all the bright colors in this around if I was traveling. So that's why I depotted it. So let me go ahead and show you the colors from it. The first one is the one that I will be throwing away after this video because it's horrible quality, tons of fallout. Like the last palette I showed you, the only color I really don't like from that is Dark Horse, simply because of the color, but the quality of them is all buttery smooth. This one has tons of fallout. I do believe this palette was released before they changed their formula, and that one really shows. It's Uzi and it's just horrible. So after this video, that's being tossed in its little, this is where all the eyeshadows were. And then the rest I put into e.l.f. palettes. I love these e.l.f. palettes because they're the size of MAC palettes as far as like the eyeshadow spots. So I got them for MAC eyeshadows, but I also have now put in my Urban Decay eyeshadows, and they don't have magnets on the back, so I just taped them in, which isn't like super classy, but it works, and now I can carry them around with me. So this first one, only 2 of these are Urban Decay, and they're from that Fun palette, Sin, which is the reason I depotted it, because it's one of my all-time favorites, and I just wanted to have that color. And then Baked, which is a gorgeous bright gold. So those 2 colors right there are from that Fun palette. And then the other palette I have is, I just got it, so it only has colors from that Fun palette, and those colors are Woodstock. Once again, I do have 2 of that. It's just a bright pink. Flipside, which is like a duochrome teal with like some lighter blue shimmer, and then Flipside with this, which is one of the prettiest purples of all time. It's a bright purple with pink duochrome, so I love that color. So that's like my bright palette, I guess. And then the last eyeshadow I got on my first haul of Urban Decay was a little single called Dashiki. Unlike Flipside, it's a bright, like kind of matte blue. And when I was packing to come back to school, I was like, do I need this color? And I'm like, probably not. And I totally forgot I was planning on doing this video when I got back. So yeah, that's a pretty color. I can't swatch it for you right now, but I did swatch it in that first haul, I believe, and I've used it in at least 1 tutorial before. So that's Dashiki. Now let's go in with I guess the only other palette I have that I bought like actually in palette form is the Vegan palette, and I got this for all those gorgeous neutrals in it. And I got this at TJ Maxx, or not TJ Maxx, Nordstrom Rack, and they do have brands like Too Faced, Stila, Urban Decay on occasion if you look towards the counters, and I just really love this palette when I saw it. So it comes with this bright blue that's kind of similar to Flipside, just less of a duochrome. That is called Minx. I don't use that one that much. This gorgeous light green that I think is so unique called Herb, or URB, I'm not really sure. And then this beautiful like bluish gray that is in the Naked One palette called Gunmetal. Then we have Half Baked, which is in like all Urban Decay palettes, in both the Naked palettes. It's the most gorgeous gold ever though. Small, which I love. It's a beautiful bronzy with like a gold sheen, so that goes really well with Half Baked. I love those two together. And then this last one is Twice Baked, which is, so I have all Half Baked, Baked, and Twice Baked. This is just a dark brown with, I guess, kind of a goldish shimmer to it. I don't use that much, but it is quite pretty. So that is the Vegan palette. I like that one a lot. And then we'll be going into my like build your own palette. I'll start with the eyeshadow. This was one of the first ones I bought for this palette, but I don't like it that much. Its pigment is lacking. Doesn't that look stunning? But look at the pigmentation on this baby. Like, it looks pretty when I hold my finger to it, and I'll show you the swatch as well. But like on the eye, it does not transfer. This is bust. So as pretty as the packaging is, and when I swatched it in stores and even here, it looks beautiful. Does not transfer. So I have another color in here that I ended up getting that's very similar that I just like better. This one is not Urban Decay's finest. The ones in here I do think are, like, I'm very satisfied with this palette. Don't think I'll be buying any more eyeshadows for a while because I use this palette almost every day. Today I did use a couple colors from here. So there it is. You can see my kind of theme is kind of bronzy, mauve-y tones. So the first one is the color that comes in with the palette. I'll go through and list them and then tell you like what I use them for and stuff. This is Walk of Shame. It recently was released as well with the Naked Basics palette, but anytime you buy one of these full-size palettes by Urban Decay, they also have quads that come with other colors, but anytime you purchase this size, it comes with Walk of Shame. So that's just like a pinky nude, like highlight color. This is Toasted. It's in the Naked One palette. It's a beautiful like bronzy pinky color. I love that one. I use that today in my crease. This is Stray Dog. It's a satin taupe dupe, I heard, which is why I bought it, and I just really love that one as well for like an all-over wash when I don't want to do as much with my eyes. This is Lost. This is my only really dark color in here, and I like to use that to set eyeliner or to deepen out my outer crease. It's like a plumby tone brown. This is probably my favorite color in here simply because I do use it almost every day. I didn't use it today though, but this is Buck, and I put that in my crease almost every day. It's a matte warm brown, like a lightish warm brown. It's in the Naked One palette as well as Naked, and those two are like really good for blending. I don't have Naked though. This last one's the one I'm wearing on my lid today. It's this pink with like a purple sparkle to it. It's so pretty. It's called Bordello, and actually they released the Feminine, Flirty, and Fun or whatever, Feminine, Fun, and Dangerous or whatever it is, these palettes, again, like a new release, and the feminine one, I believe, came with Lost and Bordello, so if you pick that up, that would work too. I love all these colors. What I really use every day, pretty much, is I put that in the crease, that is my highlight, and then I use one of these three shadows as my lid color most days, and that color if I want to deepen the outer V. Today I went with a pink look using Toasted and Bordello and a Wet n Wild trio. But anyway, that is my build your own palette, and I know people say it's a bad deal, but I like it because I'm somebody that if I don't love every color in a palette, I might not tend to reach for it as much. Like that was what happened with the Fun palette, which is why I depotted them. But like if I love every color, I'm gonna reach for it, and I purchased all these eyeshadows back in like September and October, and maybe one in November, and I've used this palette like every day this like fall winter season, almost every day. I almost always have one of these on my lid, so I think it was worth it for me, but it depends on you. You might be better off buying like a Naked palette. I personally, you might notice I don't own any Naked 2 colors except in that Roller Girl palette. It's because I do want to pick up Naked 2. Naked 1 I already own most of the colors, as you would have seen, so I'm not going to pick that one up, but I do want to get Naked 2. Besides that, I do have a lot of the Urban Decay eyeshadows I want. I love Urban Decay eyeshadows. What's great about them is they're so buttery smooth and they blend so nicely. They are among the most pigmented. They are very pricey at like $18 a pop if you're getting them like this form. Or you can look for their palettes, which are expensive, but I like getting them on discount. And yeah, I think very rarely does a day go by when I'm not wearing some Urban Decay eyeshadow unless it's for a certain tutorial and I'm doing all drugstore or something, because I really love Urban Decay eyeshadows. Like my favorites brands of eyeshadow are MAC, Urban Decay, Wet n Wild, and L'Oreal, and honestly, the others are all way below Urban Decay. Like, I just love them so much. I think if I had to go back and start my collection all over again, I would simply buy this build your own palette and be set for like life if I didn't do tutorials as well. So yeah, I really love Urban Decay eyeshadows. I hope you guys found this a little quick. I try to make a quick collection video helpful to see what eyeshadows I have by Urban Decay. Let me know your favorite Urban Decay eyeshadows below, because I will probably end up buying another one of these build your own palettes, which, quick complaint, mine does not snap shut, so that's a complaint I had with Urban Decay. I didn't notice till after I got home with it, and I was too lazy to ever go return it, so I just like put a little headband over it when I'm traveling, but so it's not a huge deal, but quick complaint with you, Urban Decay. So yeah, that's my quick Urban Decay collection. Hope you guys found it helpful. Be sure to like this video if you like it. I think likes on this side. Like if you like it. Subscribe if you want to see more. And I will see you very soon. Bye-bye.